Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add open messages Brevo details in Google Sheets. So as a part of a marketing team in an e-commerce company, we manage our email marketing using Brevo. We want to keep a record and track of all the emails that we have forwarded using Brevo. As the email are going to be opened by our customers, we want to keep a record of all those in Google Sheets. And if I'm going to do this manually, it is going to take me a lot of time. So what I did was I simply created an automation using Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So here in this automation, what is going to happen that as soon as with the help of Brevo, we are going to send an email and that email is opened by our customer. Automatically, we want to keep a record, we have to create a record of that customer and the message and the status in Google Sheets. And for that, we are going to create an automation between Brevo and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn about this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to add open messages Brevo details in Google Sheets. As a part of a marketing team of an e-commerce company, we run our promotional emails campaigns with the help of Brevo. We want to track which customers are most engaged by seeing who opens their emails. By integrating Brevo with Google Sheets, the team can automatically log details such as the recipient email address, the date and time, and the email was opened with relevant campaign information. This data can then be analyzed by identified patterns such as peak engagement times or most efficient email subject lines. With this information available in Google Sheets, the team can quickly adjust their strategies, target engaged customers with follow-up offers, and improve all-over campaign effectiveness. And we are going to be creating this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for a workflow name. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow as How to Add Open Messages Brevo Details in Google Sheets. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Okay. Next, it is asking for us to select the folders. On the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this. You can see these are the folders from which I'm going to select Brevo Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to a workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of How to Add Open Messages Brevo Details in Google Sheets, and there are 2 windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the 2 most important steps of our automation process because the process depends on these 2 concepts. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we need to set up our trigger step. For that, click on this arrow, and for the trigger application over here, I'm going to select it as Brevo. I'm going to select my trigger application as Brevo because with the help of Brevo, as a part of a marketing team, we run an email campaign. So you can see that I've already run an email campaign using Brevo. And with the help of this email campaign, we have forwarded emails to all of our customers. Okay, this is the email that is forwarded to my customer with the help of the campaign that I've created in my Brevo account. I want that any of my customers open this email right over here. Automatically the record of that should be created in my Google Sheets whenever the email is opened. So that is why for the trigger application I've selected it as Brevo. Now for the trigger event, I'm going to select as Message Opened. As the message is going to be opened by any of my customers, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Then you can see after selecting the trigger application and the event, Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to connect Brevo with Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the descriptions. Firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL from here, I'm going to open my Brevo account. So as you can see that this is my Brevo account, and now we're going to connect this account to Pabbly Connect. From the left side of the panel, there are multiple options. Under campaigns, you can see it says settings. We are going to click on it. As we go to click on settings, you can see right over here the settings page is then going to appear. In the settings page over here, you can see it says webhooks. We're going to click on this configure button. Then webhooks page is then going to appear. Over here you can see it says add a new webhook. We're going to click on it. Over here it is asking for the URL, so I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. Then it says when message is. Over here there are multiple options. For the event I'm going to select it as open because we want to capture the response of the message being opened. Okay, so we have selected the when messages as opened. Okay, after that we have to click on this add button. As you can see that over here, webhook is successfully added. For the trigger by it says open, and this is the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. So after the webhook is now successfully being added, I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect workflow. I'm going to scroll down. Over here it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now what we are going to do is, as I've already sent the emails with the help of this campaign that I've created in my Brevo account, you can see that this is the email that I've forwarded. You can see right over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this email that has been forwarded to me with the help of Brevo, with the help of the campaign. And we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the message being opened or not. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this message. So this is the test email campaign that we have run using Brevo. You can see right away this is the test email. And as I've opened this message now, I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect workflow and I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of the message being opened or not. For that I'm going to open my workflow. I'm going to scroll down. And yes, you can see right over here we have successfully received the response of the message being opened. If you go to tally the response, for the email of the customer, opened the message being dummyuser@pabblytudes.com. For the event over here comes as opened. We have the ID and all the details. For the time over here which was sent, for the time when it was opened is right over here, campaign name is right over here, and the campaign ID is right over here. So this means that Brevo is now successfully connected to Pabbly Connect and trigger setup is done. So now whenever a message is going to be opened or whenever an email is going to be opened by any of our customers to whom we have sent the email using the campaign that we have created in our Brevo account, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Okay, now what we want is we want to create a record of this message being opened in our Google Sheets. So now we're going to set up our action step, and for the action application I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. Okay, so I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets, and for the action event I'm going to select as add a new row because we are going to add a new row of the message being opened in this spreadsheet. Okay, and then we're going to click on this connect button. A new window is going to appear on which click on add new connection, but if you want you can select the existing connection. After that click on sign in with Google. A new window is going to appear which is asking for a permission, so I'm going to click on allow. As the save process in my data is perfectly saved with Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to click on this allow button. As you can see that we successfully authorized Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for us to select a spreadsheet. So I've created a spreadsheet in the name of Brevo Details. You can create your own spreadsheet according to your requirements. So for the spreadsheet over here, I'm going to select it as Brevo Details. Okay. After that, it is asking for us to select a sheet. So I've created a single sheet in the name of sheet 1 right over here. So for the sheet over here, I'm going to select it as sheet 1. Next, it is asking for the campaign ID, campaign name, date, event, email, and the event right over here. So these are the fields that I've created in my spreadsheet: campaign ID, campaign name, date, event, email, and the event. You can see right over here. And what I'm going to do is for the data of these fields, I'm going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So I'm going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, you can see it says Brevo message open. If I'm going to click on it, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. As over here it is asking for the campaign ID, I'm going to select the response of the campaign ID from my previous step. As I've selected the data is mapped, and as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous response, over here automatically the data is going to be updated. Okay. Next, it is asking for the campaign name, so I'm going to map the data of the campaign name right over here. For the date and the event, I'm going to select the date and the event. For the email, I'm going to map the data of the email, and for the event over here, I'm going to map the data of the event that is opened. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request button. As I've done that, over here we're going to receive a response which is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my Google Sheets and I'm going to check whether a record of the message being opened in our Brevo has been created in our Google Sheets or not. For that, I'm going to open my Google Sheets. And yes, you can see right over here, the record of the message being opened is successfully created in my Google Sheets. For the campaign ID, the ID, campaign name as testing email campaign, date, event, the date and the event on which the email was opened, the email address who have opened the email, for the event over here as opened. So as you can see right over here, the record of the message being opened is successfully created in our Google Sheets. So this means that Brevo is now successfully connected to Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am a member of a marketing team in an e-commerce company, and we run our promotional email campaign with the help of Brevo. We want to keep a track of our customers most engaged by seeing who opens their email at what time. So by creating this amazing automation between Brevo and Google Sheets, our team can automatically log details such as recipient email address, the date and time the email was opened, and relevant campaign information in our Google Sheets whenever a message is going to be opened by any of our customers with the help of the email that was forwarded with the help of Brevo. And for that, we have created this amazing automation between Brevo and Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is how you create this amazing automation. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.